Ever felt your heart race before a date or doubted if your partner truly loves you? Relationship anxiety can sneak into our minds, turning beautiful moments into sources of stress. But what if I told you that these worries could be your greatest ally in building stronger, more meaningful connections? In today's video, we're diving deep into the world of relationship anxiety, from those nerve-wracking first dates to the joys and challenges of long-term love. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to transform your anxiety into confidence. Ready to take control? Let's get started. 1. Understanding relationship anxiety. Relationship anxiety is more common than you might think, and it can affect anyone. Whether you're single, dating, or in a long-term partnership. It's that nagging feeling of insecurity, the fear of rejection, or the constant worry about the future of your relationship. But here's the good news. Understanding your anxiety is the first step towards overcoming it. Anxiety often stems from our past experiences or fears of the unknown. Maybe you've been hurt before, or perhaps you're worried that you're not good enough for your partner. These thoughts are natural, but they don't have to control your life. By acknowledging them, you're already on the path to overcoming them. It's important to recognize that anxiety in relationships often comes from a place of caring. You care about your partner and your relationship, and that's why the thought of losing it or facing challenges can be so overwhelming. But instead of letting that fear consume you, let it motivate you to strengthen the relationship. The key is to strike a balance between caring and overthinking. When you learn to do this, you'll find that your anxiety can actually help you become more attuned to your relationship, making you more empathetic and understanding. 2. First dates. Turning nerves into excitement. First dates can be a breeding ground for anxiety. You're meeting someone new, and the pressure to make a good impression is real. But instead of letting anxiety take the wheel, try reframing those nerves as excitement. After all, meeting someone new is an adventure. Preparation is key. Plan a date that makes you feel comfortable, whether it's a casual coffee or a fun activity that you enjoy. Focus on the present moment rather than worrying about what they think of you. Remember, they're likely just as nervous as you are. Use deep breathing techniques to calm your nerves before the date. When you feel anxiety creeping in, take a moment to breathe deeply and remind yourself that you're there to enjoy the experience. And most importantly, be yourself. Authenticity is attractive, and it's the best way to connect with someone on a real level. Instead of focusing on impressing your date, focus on getting to know them. Ask open-ended questions that allow them to share more about themselves. This not only takes the pressure off you, it also makes the conversation more engaging. Remember, the goal of a first date isn't to secure a second one. It's to see if there's a genuine connection. If you go in with this mindset, you'll find that the anxiety lessens and you'll be able to enjoy the experience more. After the date, resist the urge to overanalyze every detail. It's easy to fall into the trap of wondering if you said the right thing or if they liked you. But remember, first dates are just the beginning of getting to know someone. Give yourself grace and know that it's okay if everything wasn't perfect. The important thing is that you put yourself out there. 3. Building confidence in early relationships. Once you've made it past the first few dates, relationship anxiety can shift to concerns about whether the relationship will last. You might find yourself overanalyzing your partner's every word or action, wondering if they feel the same way you do. The key here is communication. Don't be afraid to express your feelings and ask your partner about theirs. It might feel vulnerable, but open communication is the foundation of any strong relationship. Practice self-love and self-care to build your confidence. Remember that you bring unique qualities to the relationship, and your partner is with you for a reason. Focus on the positive aspects of your relationship and trust that things are unfolding as they should. It's also important to set boundaries early on. Know what you need in a relationship and communicate that to your partner. Healthy boundaries can prevent a lot of anxiety by ensuring that both partners feel respected and understood. In the early stages of a relationship, it's natural to want to spend all your time with your new partner. But maintaining a sense of independence is crucial. Continue to pursue your own interests, spend time with your friends, and focus on your personal goals. This not only makes you more interesting as a partner, but also helps to prevent the relationship from becoming your sole source of happiness. A healthy relationship is one where both partners support each other's growth and individuality. If you find that anxiety is creeping in, try journaling your thoughts. Writing down your worries can help you to see them more clearly and understand where they're coming from. It can also be a way to track patterns in your anxiety, which can be helpful in addressing it. Over time, you might notice that certain triggers are causing your anxiety, and you can work on managing them. Another tip is to practice mindfulness. When you're feeling anxious, it's easy to get caught up in negative thoughts about the future. Instead, try to focus on the present moment. What are you feeling right now? What is your partner doing right now? By grounding yourself in the present, you can reduce the power that anxiety has over you. 4. Long-term partnerships. Keeping anxiety at bay. Even in long-term relationships, anxiety can pop up from time to time. Whether it's about the future of the relationship, changes in your dynamic, or external stressors, it's important to address these feelings before they become overwhelming. One strategy is to focus on the strengths of your relationship. Reflect on the good times you've shared and the ways you've supported each other through challenges. This can help shift your focus away from worries and onto the positive aspects of your partnership. Another important aspect is maintaining your individuality within the relationship. It's easy to lose yourself when you're deeply connected with someone, but having your own hobbies, friends, and goals is crucial for your mental well-being. This also gives you something to bring back to the relationship, keeping things fresh and exciting. Regular check-ins with your partner can also help manage anxiety. These can be casual conversations where you both share how you're feeling about the relationship. It's an opportunity to address any concerns before they become bigger issues. It's also important to remember that long-term relationships go through phases. There will be times when everything feels perfect and times when things are more challenging. Understanding that this is a natural part of any relationship can help to alleviate some of the anxiety. Instead of worrying that a rough patch means the relationship is doomed, see it as an opportunity to grow together. Communication becomes even more crucial as the relationship progresses. Don't assume that your partner knows how you're feeling. Even in the most established relationships, it's important to talk about your needs, concerns, and hopes for the future. This kind of open dialogue can prevent misunderstandings and keep both partners feeling secure in a relationship. If external stressors are affecting your relationship, such as work or family issues, it's important to address these as a team. Support each other through difficult times and find ways to manage stress together. This not only strengthens the bond between you, but also shows that you're committed to facing challenges as a unit. 5. Conclusion: embrace the journey. Relationship anxiety is a common experience, but it doesn't have to define your relationships. By understanding your anxiety, communicating openly, and focusing on the strengths of your partnership, you can turn your worries into a source of strength. Remember, every relationship has its ups and downs, and anxiety is just one of many challenges that you can overcome. Embrace the journey, learn from the experiences, and trust that you're capable of building the loving, supportive relationship you deserve. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on navigating life's challenges. And if you have any tips or experiences you'd like to share, leave a comment below. Let's support each other on this journey to love and happiness.